Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Yeah, you're listening to Independent TV7 as it is Tinubu and his super electricity roasted corn. This coming by Buhari Olanrewaju Ahmed. Another an electoral suicide is on the pipeline and ready to explode with a magnitude of casualties. For many decades, people with questionable characters have been the ones piloting the affairs of Nigeria as well as controlling the nation's resources. They have, as a result, been seen as demigods who are untouchable. A country where a drug baron is seen as the messiah to rescue the contraption called Nigeria with over 200 million people is on the verge of witnessing another disaster that will last for a decade and even beyond. Now, for those who no feel concur or comprehend that English too fast, right? They say Tinubu is a replica of what they are saying here, a country whereby a drug baron like Tinubu, because he had a case with the United States in 1993 when he forfeited $460,000 just because of a crime and a criminal case like the drug and which is a drug. He was into drug trafficking as a then and also money laundering. He was into money laundering and his case file has been there, but notwithstanding, until now that he wants to verge for a position. They said a country where a drug baron is seen as the messiah, either to rescue the contraption called Nigeria with over 200 million people, is on the verge of a collapse, of witnessing another disaster that will last for a decade and even beyond. The state nation and the state of the nation has been jeopardized by some political actors who have ruled the country from independence, during which they deliberately made the country ungovernable for citizens to live in. Nigerians are being subjected to humiliation, torture, harassment, and intimidation by the nation's security forces, and there is no doubt that security agencies only serve as tools of operation while ignoring their statutory obligations. Our image in the international community has suffered severe damage, which is the reason most developed countries deny Nigerians visas. It is no longer news that the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is indicted and subjected to criminal forfeiture judgment for a narcotic-related offense by a United States court in northern Illinois. Wow. Now, a country where a president candidate or presidential candidate who has been linked with a drug trafficking and money laundering case in the United States is seen as the only one to rescue it is one of the criminals being heard for, or is one that is destined for destruction. I don't know about that. That's a narrative. Our educational system is comatose, and our situation as an underdeveloped country has its foundation from electing incompetent and extremely corrupt people with no ideas. That's what it is. And Tinubu, who is overly desperate to become Nigeria's president, is unmoved and unconcerned about our educational system. Now, he was the chancellor of Eladoke Akintola University of Technology, Lautech, but he refused to call on the government to listen to the agitations of lecturers during the recent standoff. My beautiful people, I hope you are concurring and you are going through, and we are together on the same train. Both physically and mentally, Tinubu is by no means fit to be Nigeria's president. Wow. Now, somebody is giving us the narrative now. Now, he obviously has dementia-related problems which make him forget things easily. Wow. Now, let's go back to the antecedent of the APC. APC, generated views, influences, and generated votes during that time and put in Buhari. Same medical challenge which Buhari has is relating to Tinubu's. And I don't know why dementia is the norms when it comes to, APC and their leaders, or especially the president or thereabouts. They said Buhari has a dementia and he is incoherent. Same as Tinubu also, dementia, loss of memory. Being incoherent simply means a missing of what your words are not articulated. That's what they are telling us. He forgets things easily. Notwithstanding, both physically and mentally, Tinubu is by no means fit to be Nigerian as a president. He obviously has dementia-related problems which make him forget things easily. Now, never shall another affliction arise. After 7 years of a dictator Buhari's misrule, it should be clear to everyone that Tinubu is not going to do anything differently. it will in fact worsen Nigeria's situation. And Tinubu has nothing to offer the country except to recruit more bureaus into his cabinet. That is, we make the terrible mistake of electing him. I don't know. Obviously, Baba Lagbado is an expired product that this and his followers are busy repackaging to cause more damage, danger to the body system. Now, Lagos is in an example of a failed state surviving on the sweat and blood of extorted citizens by his Agbero boys. Yet, Tinubu claims Lagos is the most developed and safer city in Africa. And now, the narration here is coming true according to electoral body, and his name is Buhari Olanrewaju, and his same name as Buhari, same as Ahmed. Now he says his name is Buhari Olanrewaju Ahmed Bola Ahmed Tinubu Buhari, which is the Muhammadu Buhari. Now he is not castigating them, telling us that APC has nothing to offer, especially Tinubu is eating a nail on the head. He said Lagos is an example of failed state surviving on the sweat and blood of exhausted citizens by his Agbero boys, and yet Tinubu claims Lagos is the most developed and safer city in Africa. So that's the narrative coming from Ahmed Olanrewaju there. But now he says the self-styled city boy has never used a Nigerian hospital for his numerous medical checkups. He flies out of Nigeria for the slightest headache, yet he has the effrontery to claim that Lagos, where there are no hospitals, could enough to treat him, and or couldn't be enough to treat him, or therefore good enough to treat him, and that is the most developed state in Africa, or thereabout. But the narrative is that our politicians or our leaders are, I don't know, they prefer the white prevention or thereabout, white care. Why would they prefer it? Because they, with their own money, as expensive as it looks, you still travel. Why not, equip your hospitals, equip your house, so that it will be vulnerable, or rather it will be comfortable for everybody to live in. Now, how can Tinubu fix a collapsed healthcare system that he never patronizes? How can he fix our educational system that his children are not part of? This is not the era of his interest or thereabout. Wow. Now, to furthermore, Nigerians have experienced unprecedented events that have moved the country several decades backwards. Jeez. And now, under this APC government, thousands of people have sold their properties and they use them to pay ransoms for the freedom of their family members in captivity. And that is true. Many have died because of the economic hardship, while hundreds have been killed by terrorists who seem to be more powerful than all the security agencies in the country. As concerned citizens, we have more responsibilities to carry out and to also make sure that history does not repeat itself. Now, our emotions and the sentiments of Emilokon should not ruin the future of the upcoming generation. Now, Tinubu has made his status and statutory known to the world. If the blind cannot see, he is being packaged to deceive the people. At least they heard all the nonsense he was saying. Wow, and they still packaging. Wow, this storyline would have been going back and forth and suitable to our hearings. But as it is, time may not permit us to go further. Yeah, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like you to share your views in the comment section. Don't forget to share this news so that others can be aware. Please like and share. God bless you as you do so.